Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jason Wehrli with WCFab, and we're back again today with another episode on our 2022 Ford 6.7. So I know we haven't offered a ton of Ford product over the years, but we've heard all the requests, and if you've been following us recently, we've had a couple videos over the past few months about our recently acquired 2022 6.7 Powerstroke Tremor. And we got this truck about a year and a half ago now, and it's been under the knife ever since. And we did a video not too long ago talking about all the exterior suspension upgrades we did on it. And we kind of left you hanging at the end there about what was under the hood. So today we're bringing you an episode on our 6.7 Powerstroke to give you a sneak peek on some of the product that we've been working on for the 6.7 platform. So as you can see next to me here, we've got a pretty well outfitted engine bay in WCFab product. This stuff here has been on the truck a little over 10,000 miles now, and we've been running it through its paces and making sure it's all good before we get ready to release. So it's been to a lot of events. It's already been down to Florida and Kentucky this year already for some shows. And as I said, been running around with our product, making sure everything's good, making minor adjustments, and getting everything dialed in before we release it. We will be releasing videos about each product individually, just like we do with all of our products. Today we'll just give you a quick overview of what we've got on the truck and what else we're working on. So we'll start on the driver's side over here. You'll see a whole lot of powder coated product, a whole lot of fabrication, and a whole lot of design time, I will say. We set out to design a coolant tank as we offer for all of the Duramax and Cummins platforms, replacing the factory ugly plastic tanks that come on these trucks from the factory. And when you get into the Ford 6.7, they decided to incorporate the coolant tank and the battery tray as one unit on these trucks. There's some other companies out there that offer one or the other, and if you're buying just the tank, you've got to cut apart your tank and your tray, and it's kind of hokey. We weren't really a fan of that. And then we've also seen over the years, and as of recently working on more Fords in the shop, the factory battery tray being plastic and also supporting the intercooler. We've seen those battery trays come in failed, where the intercooler mounts to the battery tray because it's plastic. We've seen the battery tray cracked and broken and the intercooler just hanging there, nothing supporting it. So we decided to go all out, and our coolant tank kit for the 6.7 Powerstroke is going to be a complete package, battery tray and coolant tank. We've designed a nice, high-quality, heavy-duty fabricated aluminum unit. Bolts right in the factory location. Has the support bracketry for the intercooler. We've test fit it with other aftermarket intercoolers out there to make sure it's compatible if you've got an intercooler upgrade. And then we put a nice cover over the top so you don't have to look at that ugly battery. Our coolant tank, which is where the project started, is fastened and bolts to that battery tray. Nice, high-quality, CAD designed, laser cut, CNC bent, TIG welded battery tray. It incorporates all of the necessary mounting points to hold all of the factory components that clip on and need to be supported for sensors and hoses and wiring, etc. The tank will come standard with our billet aluminum black anodized cap, just like all of our other tanks do. On this truck, we've got our optional clear anodized caps on it. Right behind the coolant tank battery tray, you will see our fabricated brake reservoir cover. Again, just another dress-up item. Covers that plastic brake reservoir tank. A nice billet aluminum cap on the top of that as well to top it off. Next to it, you can see our CNC machined billet aluminum oil fill cover. And then from there, we get into some of the performance upgrades and factory components that are really notorious for failure on these 6.7 Powerstrokes. And that would be our intercooler pipe upgrade kit. So we designed an intercooler pipe kit that will be available for 17 and newer 6.7 Powerstrokes to start, upgrading both the hot side and the cold side pipes on these trucks. Nice CNC machined billet aluminum flanges at all of the connection points to the throttle valve and at the turbo outlet. We use, very similar to our Duramax product, we use a double O-ring sealing design on the inside of these CNC machined flanges, which is a step above how the factory seals with just a single lip ring style seal. We include new wire retaining clips, so you don't have to worry about reusing your old clips. If your truck is older or higher mileage, the clips are deteriorating or bent too far and don't have the retaining capacity that they should, we supply new retaining clips for both the compressor outlet and the throttle valve connection. Connection to the intercooler, we've got our high quality silicone boot on the hot side, and then on the cold side we've got a nice high quality reducing boot coming out of the intercooler to connect to those intercooler pipes. Of course, retaining all of your factory sensor locations and sensor connections. The intercooler package for the 6.7 will be a bolt-on upgrade, no tuning required. Direct replacement of the OEM components, no modifications necessary. So between our intercooler pipe upgrade, you can see our nice coolant pipe kit as well. So we've been making coolant pipes for the Duramax and the Cummins for many years. The Ford is a little more intricate of a coolant pipe package, starting at the CNC machined billet aluminum black anodized adapter fitting, again with an upgraded new retaining clip, so you don't have to worry about reusing the factory clips. That adapts to our aluminum fabricated pipe with a silicone boot. And then at connection of the engine, we've got a nice CNC machine billet aluminum flange again, welded to mandrel bent pipe, connecting to the center pipe with silicone boot. So that'll be a whole kit as well available. And then over here on the passenger side, we've got our high flow 4-inch intake kit. So this kit here, specific for the 20 and newer platform. The 17 and 19 is still at the design stages right now in engineering. But we've got a nice fabricated aluminum air box that is compatible with the factory ram air inlet. Uses our high flow 4-inch dry air filters, same air filter we use on all of our other intake kits. And the package, of course, comes with our outerwear's filter cover as well. 4-inch intake pipe to a custom designed and formed silicone boot to connect that pipe to the intake horn. A lot of other intake manufacturers out there just send you a straight 4-inch boot and you make it fit around the horn, which is a little bigger than 4 inches and oval shaped. We actually designed a nice boot that is formed to match that factory style air intake horn, and then that tapers to meet the 4-inch pipe. So that was a nice component there, custom designed just for the Ford 6.7. Instead of using an off-the-shelf part, we went a step further and gave a much nicer overall fit and finish product there. So that is what we've got going so far. That's been installed on this truck for a while and running really well. Working on getting the emissions testing completed so that we can offer this stuff legally, 49 state compliant. Everything you see here is bolt-on. Doesn't require any tuning. Not going to throw any service engine lights, and you don't have to worry about not passing emissions. We've got some other really exciting stuff in the works we'll cover in a later video, but we've got the biggest, baddest, highest flowing Y bridge. We just test fit on this truck a couple weeks ago, the 3D printed version, and we're working on getting that piece finalized so that we can get an actual product on the truck. But we've got a badass, high flow, EGR compliant, emissions compliant high flow Y bridge, 3.5-inch Y bridge that's going to be bolt on, work with the factory throttle valve, work with our current intercooler plumbing, and then in addition to that we've got a nice high flow cast aluminum intake horn as well. So there's some other cool product coming down the line. We've also got an intercooler that we're working on, still working through the design phases of that and getting a prototype ready to install on this truck. But everything that you see here under the hood, we're hoping to have available here really soon. So make sure to subscribe to our channel to catch videos about these products. Subscribe to our newsletter on the homepage of our website, and you can be the first to know about when this product's available and ready to purchase. Feel free to reach out to the sales team if you have any questions. Thanks a lot for watching.